What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the LetDirtFly YouTube channel. Today we start a new project on the channel that is picked up. It's gonna be a good winter project. Quite a project. So I just called up Seth, told him to get over here, told him I had something to show him. He has no idea what I got or anything like that. So right now, it's gotta wait for Seth to get here, and then I'll show you guys what we got. Hi, bud.
What's up?
So, like I said, I got something.
What'd you get?
I got a quad.
Wait, did you actually? You're cheap, but
quad.
did you? Wait, did you actually get the new 25 1000 Outlander? Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Well,
no.
What do you mean no? Why not?
It's got a big motor in it. Sorry, you wait right here. I'm gonna go run in, open the garage. This thing's gonna blow you away. Right?
Oh, great.
You're gonna like. I've always wanted one of these. Just think. I've always wanted one. All right, I'm gonna go open the garage. All right, let's open up the door. Seth's reaction's gonna be awesome. And here she is.
What in the hell?
What?
It's not even like a quad yet. It's a
quad
frame with a motor in it.
It's a quad. I got myself
An XXC.
Can-Am 1000 XXC. Isn't it great?
What is wrong with it? Honestly, what is wrong with it?
Plastics are off of it.
The airbox is off of it. Is this motor blown? Are we rebuilding another motor?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
Well,
Wait a minute. I'm the only one that's allowed to show up with quads that we don't know if it runs or not. That's my thing. Find your own thing.
I saw a video of it running. Not very good, but it runs.
Okay.
Just the plastics are off of it.
Well, in theory, then we should be able to start it if just the plastics are off of it.
No,
Why not?
it's missing some other stuff besides the plastics, but it's gonna run. Like, we're gonna get it running today.
There's no ground on. There's no harness. Where's the wiring harness, Marshall? Why doesn't this thing have a wiring harness?
I have it
Okay, where is it?
right here. I got it.
What in the hell is this?
That's the wiring harness. It's got some
What in the hell?
It's got slight electrical problems, is what I was told. That's factory.
What?
That's factory. No, there's some butt connectors, okay? Don't look at the engine harness. The engine harness is down there. Just don't look at that. It's just
everything.
Let's see.
Why is it all unsheathed? Why is it a fucking rat's nest?
It's been to more than one Can-Am dealer. I think 3. Plus had a specialist, I believe, look at it. And nobody can figure out why it's blowing ECUs up and instrument clusters and stuff. Yeah, it's like, I see. Yeah, it's like I could do that.
What are you telling me? You bought Can-Am's worst nightmare?
Their worst electrical nightmare, I guess you could say. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just the wiring's not bad. It's just unsheathed right now. Like he was looking for a short, and because we'll see. Oh, hang on. There's I have the rest of the quad. Don't worry about that part.
Yeah.
But like in this box here, we have a box of parts here. We have not one, but 2 ECUs. Just don't pay attention to the fact that they're split in half. No, that one's actually okay. That one's I think that's the okay one. Ah, here's the one. So yeah, this one looks like it got water in it, but that's fine.
Well, obviously, we're not going to use this one.
Yeah, we're gonna see if that one works. I don't know.
Why is?
But I have everything here though. Okay. Everything's here. I even have the keys. See, nothing to worry about. Got the keys.
It needs a little silicone, maybe.
I have an ECU though.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I bought this quad. This is our winter project.
All right. Well, we do need a winter project.
He is.
All right.
there she stands before you.
I like it.
All right, so yes, I picked this up a little bit of a project, but I have high hopes. So basically, this thing's been to like 3 Can-Am dealers from my understand, maybe 2, something like that. I think even a specialist looked at it. They couldn't figure out what's going on. So, judging off of things that have going on with it and everything, for some reason the guy, this is not the previous owner I bought off of, the guy before him actually, because he bought it as a project. Couldn't figure it out either. But for some reason the harness was replaced after the ECU blew, but it wasn't the right harness, so the guy tried to make his own harness, which is why it's got butt connectors everywhere. So that harness that's there that they've been trying to work with, we're just gonna throw that in the trash can.
Oh yeah.
As Australians say, the bin. That's going in the bin. So with these quads, the only thing that sucks is throughout the years, a lot of the years and models, they use different harnesses. Not everything's got the same harness, but I have harnesses. They're not the right ones totally, but I want to hear this thing run today. So my goal and why I brought Seth over is to put one of the harnesses I have down back in this thing. I have a fresh ECU also that came off of my wife's 2019 Outlander, and we're gonna flash that to a 1000 because we got buds, and we're gonna make this thing run.
Oh yeah.
So right now, let's go ahead and get the harness and let's dive into this thing.
Let's do it.
All right, so I have the harness out of my 2020 650 XMR. Now, I've been here before with the wiring. These quads all have slight differences depending on the year, model, all that fun stuff, because some of them had different transmissions and blah, blah, blah. So each one has just slightly different harnesses. But the main stuff we need to run the quad will work. So I think the main difference is some 4-wheel drive stuff and the transmission stuff. So as long as we can jump out the brake switch, so this way the transmission, it doesn't have to know that the transmission's not in park or anything to fire up. As long as we can, it'll know that the brake is pressed, it should crank. But we're just gonna plug in the main stuff we need. We're not gonna plug in the power steering, anything like that. Just the engine stuff. Just this way we can see if hear her crank, because this thing hasn't cranked in like months. And
Yay.
if everything's plugged in, it should fire. Now I do have the ECU, like I said, out of my wife's 650 2019, but it's the same ECU. The only difference is we got to flash it over to 1000. So Seth's buddy from work actually lent us buds too, which is awesome of him. And we can actually plug into this thing. We're gonna flash a 1K tune on this thing and
see what happens.
See what happens. See if it makes any noise, see if it starts up.
Okay.
Don't know. So right now, I actually have to head out for a few minutes. Seth's gonna throw this thing in time lapse, and he's just gonna start laying the harness out to start plugging stuff in and kind of go from there.
Perfect.
Alright guys, I just got back here. Seth's been working on getting this thing all wired up, as you just saw in the time lapse. Basically everything is connected. The only thing we didn't connect is the negative ground cable, because we want to see if this thing lights on fire when we connect the battery. So before we do anything, before we try to crank it too, the first thing we gotta do is we gotta plug buds in. Let's see if it sparks bad. Oh, rotate it. Alright, that's good. That's a good sign.
That's a sign.
It's a sign. Don't know if it's any kind of sign, but
I don't know if the battery's any good.
brand new.
Is it?
Yeah, everything was brand new, apparently. They were replacing stuff left and right.
Well, that's good.
We got a brand new ignition switch here, a bunch of other stuff, so. But, all right, so the first thing we're gonna do, before we actually fire this thing up or try to fire it, we got, this is the ECU that was given to me with the quad, the one that doesn't look blown up. So we're gonna plug in B.U.D.S and see if it says anything about it. So let's go ahead, let's get the computer all plugged in. It's gonna take 15 minutes to load that thing up. From 2011, that poor girl. But let's see what this thing does. I got my old dash. Like I said, so these are the dashes that came with the quad. Came with 2 of them. I'm gonna see if we can read these because both of them don't work. I tried plugging them into Seth's quad and my quad. Nothing happens. So I do want to see if there's still something readable with them. But I have my old dash out of my quad. This will work for now, so we can see if there's any check engine lights. We'll also have B.U.D.S, obviously, but we're literally moments away from finding out if this thing's gonna be a parts quad or if it's gonna be a runner.
The nice thing is I do know an 850 that could use a fresh 1000 motor build.
Excuse
high
you?
compression, and dude, you just built yours, so you don't need it.
This motor will go on Melissa's.
Do you have insurance on her or something? She'd kill herself on that.
I'll just give her the learn key. First things first, this is the scary part. I'm just gonna bump the start button to get the ignition to come on and see if anything happens. Did you plug the power steering in?
No. I don't remember.
I'm asking because I don't want it plugged in. Basically, I'm trying to not plug in anything that doesn't need to be plugged in to make the quad run. You get the fuel pump plugged in, I'm sure? Nope.
No, I didn't get that.
Well, I'm not gonna worry about that yet because let's just get it cranking first. If we got it to crank, we're already doing better than everybody else did, so.
I'll bump it and see if anything, even the cluster comes up. Oh, cluster came up.
Cluster comes on. No freaking way.
All right, hold on.
That's an awesome sign. Okay, obviously it's not reading anything for the gears and stuff. We don't have that. Gas tank is not plugged in. We're getting, it says communication failure. That could be something with the ECU. We're gonna find out.
Well, B.U.D.S is trying to do something.
B.U.D.S is trying to do something. All right.
All right, ECU program ECU to latest available configuration.
Yeah, so what do we got?
5 ELA.
We have no idea what we're looking at. So. Program ECU.
Factory value. Click on proceed to start.
Go for it. Why not? It says enter the 4-digit model number as labeled on the unit.
Oh, well, we didn't do that, but it came up as that.
Oh, okay. So let's just.
We're deleting it.
It's recognizing it.
Maybe we should have bumped it before we deleted it.
We have another ECU, so if this one fails, we got another one.
Oh, great.
But that's actually a fully sealed good one, so this is just a test to see if it'll run. Then I'll use the other ECU.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right, so one of the things also the other owner did, the middle owner, I guess you could say, he was actually trying to get this quad going for himself too. So he bought the engine harness, the correct one. He also bought the correct chassis harness, and he bought an ECU, but had nothing happen. But I don't think he knew, and I did tell him when I picked it up that you had to flash a fresh ECU. It does not come with a program on it or anything like that.
Yes.
It's like basically what we're doing now doesn't come with any of that stuff. So hopefully, if everything lines up good, I don't see smoke yet. In a few minutes here, maybe we'll hear something happen. I'm hoping so, because it's been spent a little bit more than I wanted on this, but I felt bad for the guy because he had a bunch, probably way more than when I got the quad 4 invested into the thing. So if we can get this going, like I said, we're gonna do price reveals obviously as we always do at the end of all this, but if we can get this thing going today, we're gonna get a new harness for this thing. Oh, things happened.
What is the...
No ECM has been detected. Oh, okay. Oh, right, engine cylinder. Please unplug power interface. Do you see that number? Power the unit fully. Power on and retry. Oh, is the ECU, is the gauge cluster off right now? Is that?
The what?
Oh, the gauge cluster's off. Click the power button.
Oh.
So
we just did that.
The whole thing is, how do we write it as a 1000?
The whole thing is what?
Well, now we can get statistics. What's this? I
don't know.
Alright, so well, it's giving me... It's reading the ECU, I think. But there's a red thing here, though.
No.
It says module is in bootload mode and application is not valid. I might have to phone a friend, Josh Ramsey.
All right, so just a quick little update. What we did, that ECU wasn't doing anything, so
it was.
We took Marshall's ECU out of his wife's 650, which is the harness that's on this currently, and now we have buds plugged into it. So let's see what happens.
All right, so we went to go try to flash the ECU before, but we found out we had the wrong version of buds. So we ended up just having a technician, like basic one, I guess. So I hit up Josh Ramsey. He is like the wizard when it comes to buds software.
He's the buds guy.
He's the buds wizard, as his new name. We ended up getting a 3-day developer. Now we can actually get into the ECU. So we have the other ECU back in it that I got with the quad. That's supposedly a good ECU, and I think it is because we are reading it. Now we just got to make it what we need it to be. So. In the identifier, I have to figure out, I'm guessing, I don't know how to do the model number. I think there's an actual, like, there's a model number on the quad, besides this 1000XXC or whatever. Oh, right here. Model 1XJA. So 1XJA. Oh, it's not working. This computer is garbage. Okay.
It is, but.
Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta.
Where'd you see? Oh, right there. Model.
Search. Searching. Okay. Okay. It says Outlander XXC G2 1000.
Yep. Okay.
CVT. Okay. Now
yep,
what?
Yep.
Oh, the hand. Then he says click search. Then click the model number and click update modules.
Unless it's programmer coding.
Software. Oh wait, maybe. Hang on. Oh wait, here. There you go. There we go. Update modules with SKU. Yeah. There we go. Okay, found it. Sorry. It said firmware encoding. All right. So basically, when we first plugged everything in, even after we flashed the ECU, it said no ECU recognized. So then we found out that we had to program the VIN and the model number to it. So now
we hope we're getting somewhere.
So now we have actually no check engine light, funny enough. Currently.
Wow. Okay.
It said new ECU recognized.
It did.
And we got
see anything up there? Nothing?
No, everything looks good.
Okay.
Let's the power went off, yeah, like normal. Alright, it's showing park for some reason? It's not in park though? Oh, never mind. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say it's not showing park.
You're gonna have to, I don't know if it's gonna start, I might have to squeeze the brake.
Alright, so you ready to fry some shit?
That's what it's done the last.
Can you run a test on the fuel pump and stuff to maybe because God knows
actually,
it hasn't.
Before we do anything,
it hasn't fucking run in years.
You know, let me see if I can turn the fan on. I need to rescan again. Turn the key back on. It just got out of power mode.
Oh, fuel pump is running. Fuel pump. That's the first time I heard that.
Yeah. Dude, just try it.
While it's scanning, are we gonna screw it up?
Let it finish scanning.
Hang on. I want to screw that up.
Hang on, let it finish scanning, and then hit it once it's done scanning. Just try to fire. It runs like shit, but it runs.
Watch that.
Doesn't run very good, but it's running.
It smells like shit.
It might be shit gas.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
It smells like crap.
Yeah, it smells terrible.
Yeah. It runs!
I had to turn it off.
Yeah, it smells bad.
I mean, the coil packs on the exhaust.
Yeah, is that what's smoking?
It could be. Could be this main harness. It could be damn anything.
Okay. Well, yeah, something's definitely hot, but...
Yeah, something hot.
It's not on fire, which is all that matters.
No.
It runs! Like shit, but it runs.
It ran.
It sounds like an injector is either screwed up or something, or... I think it's just shit gas.
Well, I'm sure gas needs to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take the tank and siphon it out and...
Go.
So this, I don't know when the last time this thing didn't run, but now that it runs, it actually sounds healthy. It just sounds like something injector-wise, or most likely fuel.
Most likely bad gas.
Smoking. It's smoking actually, not bad smoke. It's just like like loading up. So I think the injector could be. I might throw some injector cleaner at it.
You know what? I would run seafoam. I would put gas in it. Put seafoam in it. Ha.
So funny enough, guys, actually, that's how the quad ran in the video. I heard it running last in. But it's actually running, like I said, the gas, when I smelled the gas, it does not smell good at all. It's like smell it, dude. It's like very, like, too potent for gas. Like, gas is, like, potent, but this is, like, ugh.
Could it have a whole bunch of cleaner shit in it already?
They might have been trying to do something like that.
I'll say.
Right? It's like super strong compared to normal gas.
It don't smell bad.
It doesn't smell like bad gas, but yeah, it's not even recognizing it. I got nothing. No, it's CCN. I was hopeful because see that, and then they bought that one. But then again, like I said, that was fancy right there. Let me rescan again.
I mean, it doesn't come up at all.
No, it didn't do it. Neither of them didn't do anything. So I think the way they had something wired, that's why they're frying ECUs and stuff like that. Actually,
probably.
They thought they fried that ECU. That was one of the ones they thought they fried. If I can at least see, I don't know if that was the original one I was hoping to see the mileage because we couldn't tell what the mileage is on this thing even. It's relatively low. It's got to be in 1,000, like under 1,000 to
100 miles, no hours.
Oh, you know what might be making it run like shit? The throttle position sensor.
Okay, let's do it.
If it doesn't sweep properly, I'm gonna go grab one of the 650 throttle body. We'll swap out the throttle position sensor. It should be this one.
Okay.
Relearn TPS, not learned. There we go. Yeah. If this is because right now it's saying that even when Seth goes wide open, it's saying it's at 54% open, which is not right. So there could be an issue with that throttle position sensor, which could be why it's running like crap. All right, guys, and just like that, she runs again. Now we are having some issues. Yes.
But she runs.
We are having some running issues, but we're so it just popped up again. We're having some issues, but it looks like with the TPS, the throttle position sensor.
Yeah.
And the video that I'll hopefully have to attach into this video of this thing running before all these issues, it sounded exactly the same. Like it was loading up with gas and kind of like...
I never saw that video, so...
Заводится, вздыхает.
Rough running. It sounded exactly the same. So I think we're going to get a new throttle position sensor. I'm going to order all the harnesses for this thing. And in the next video, we're going to get this thing running good and get all the plastics back on it. And I think...
Oh, that's going to be the whole next video?
Might be.
It might be 2 videos.
Might be 2 videos.
Might be 2.
We actually just got off the phone with the guy I bought this off of because he sent him a video. He's very excited for us that he got it running, especially with how many people this has been to. All along it was just basically
through.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he wants to take this thing for a spin. He might not even buy it back, which is cool, but he wants to take it for a spin. I'm like, let's do it. I want to see him rip this thing so he can feel that 1K power.
Yeah.
So this thing's, I think, gonna be a really good runner driver once we get it running good.
I am not gonna lie. I'm really looking forward to running this thing. I want to freaking...
It's gonna be quick.
Yeah.
This thing will...
I want to see how this feels compared to the Renegade with like 60-pound freaking tires on it, and this thing's gonna fly.
It's gonna be mean.
This is gonna be a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
we're gonna try and talk Marshall into keeping it.
Yeah.
Salty that.
So with that, make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. We really appreciate the support. Make sure you head on over to Seth's website. It's redlinepowersports.com.
Yes.
Grab all the goodies that we use, like Quad Logic.
Christmas
Perfex.
is coming. Good stocking stuffers.
And Seth, where can I catch us on the interwebs?
You can catch us on Instagram and Facebook. Shoot us a message. Check us out. We appreciate everything. And we look forward to talking to you.
We'll just have to catch you guys next time on
Let Dirt Fly.
Have you forgotten where you were?